Alright, so welcome back to Survive, Escape from Atlantis. So we're in the second gameplay video, and so now it's Green's turn again, and this is technically round 3. Okay, so it's my turn. I'm going to go ahead and start moving these guys over here. So 1, 2, and 3. So I can't unload any of my guys here because it took 3 movement just to get to this area. But on my next turn, as long as they're still there, I'll be able to get them safely to this isle, to dry land. So good for me. Hopefully nothing else happens because there's no sea serpent nearby to worry about. Okay, so now I have to flip over a beach tile, and I don't want it to be too close to me. So let's see here. Let's take this one out and see what this one is. It's a whale. So now another whale is going to show up. So now we've got 2 whales to contend with and 1 shark. There we go. There's our whale. And this one gets removed from the game now. Okay, so now I get to roll the dice. And it's a sea serpent. Now I get the sea serpent. Okay, well, let's move the sea serpent right at this location here. Okay? Now it's closer. Now we've got 2 sea serpents that this boat over here has to contend with. Not 1, but 2 to worry about. So they're probably not going to try to unload that anytime soon. Not in that direction anyways. Okay, so now it's Red's turn. Red, let's see here. Red's got... Okay, can't use that tile right now, so... Red's going to move. Now, decisions. If he tries to move here, he's too close to the sea serpent. So if he tries to move here, he's too close to this one. Anyways, so it would be smart not to go that way. So, you know what? We're not going to go this way. We're going to send this boat up in this direction here. It's going to move 3 spaces this way. Okay? Now, that ends the movement, so now he has to flip over a tile. So let's see here. Probably this one here because it's too close to green. And it's... Ooh, he gets another one of these. He's got 2 dolphins now. Okay, so nothing bad happened there. Now he gets to roll the dice. And it's a sea serpent that was rolled. So now he's going to go ahead and he's actually going to move that sea serpent away from that other location. Hopefully he can get it further away from that isle if he can. That would be nice for him. Okay, so that ends his turn. Now it's Blue's turn. Okay, so Blue has this tile here, and they're going to use it. It's going to allow him to move one of his boats up to 3 spaces. So he's going to do that now. He's going to use that tile to move this boat 1, 2, actually he's going to do it, he was here, right? So 1, 2, and 3. So that was his turn. He moved it 3 spaces, and now it's obviously there, safe and sound. So now he's going to use his movement to save 2 of his explorers. So we'll do that. So he used his movement to save 2, and he's going to use his last movement to move that boat 1 space away from the isle. So now he's saved 2 explorers. Blue has the first one, is the first one to get 2 explorers to safety. Good for him. Okay, and so now he's going to flip over a beach tile. So he's going to go with this one here. And he gets this one, which is dolphin. Okay, and that's his turn. His turn is done. Now it's my turn. I don't have any tiles, so I'm going to go straight to the movement. I'm going to use all 3 of my movement here at this location to save all 3 of my explorers. So now they're all safe and sound on this isle, which is nice. Let's see if I can fix that a little bit better so you can see. Okay, there we go. That works. So yeah, now they're safe and sound on the isle. I've got 3, Blue's got 2. Awesome. And Red's, well, the jury is still out on Red. Okay, so I used all 3 of my movement to save them, so the boat is staying there. Okay, so now I get to flip over a tile. That's obviously a beach tile. So let's go ahead and flip this one over because it'll mess with red for sure. And it's a shark. The shark shows up. So now there's 2 sharks in this location. There's 2 sharks in these waters. Okay, that's that. All right. So now I get to roll the dice. And it's a sea serpent. Sea serpent. So we're going to move the sea serpent back to this location. So that way, you know, obviously red and blue is not going to want to go there now. Okay. So that's the end of my turn. And so now it's red's turn. And red is pretty upset because now red's got a dilemma here. He went all the way up there to avoid these 2. Now he's got to contend with that one again. So what is he going to do? What is he going to do? So let's see here. What should he do? That's the question. What should he do? Well, there are no sea serpents over here. So you know what? He's going to come over here. And he's going to obviously want to try to get his guys over here to safety. So he's going to spend all 3 of his actions to rescue these guys here that are close to this boat. So now, and some of them actually stayed in this time. They're all staying in except for like 1. So that's good. So now they're all safely on that boat. That's his movement turn is done. So he's going to do this one. There's not much choice actually, but so he'll do this one. And he gets this. Ooh, nice. He can move the shark with that. Cool. Later, obviously. Okay, so that's his turn is done. Well, no, actually, he still has to roll the dice. And it's a whale. The whale was rolled. So, obviously, he doesn't want to move the whale closer to his boat with the 2 in blue over there. So he's going to move that whale over here, closer to me. 1, 2, 3. So now there's a whale closer to my boat over here. So now, let's see here. And red's turn is done, so now it's blue's turn. Blue's got some tiles. Does he want to use one of them? Let's see here. He used his boat last time, so he can't use that this time, obviously. So that's not going to work. Let's see here. What should he do? What should he do? Well, he can't control the boat that red's controlling, obviously, so he still has 1 guy over there that he's not sure about if he'll survive or not. He's still got that boat close by, and that whale is finally kind of moved out of the way. So I think what he's going to do is he's going to save the 2 guys. But then he's got that guy in the water too, so that's a conundrum. Okay, so let's see here. In case a shark shows up, he's going to move his boat here, and then he's going to spend his 2nd movement to save this guy, and his 3rd movement to get this guy onto this boat. Oh. So let's get them on the boat. I wish they stayed on better than this. Just to make it easier on me so they're not falling off every time I pick up a boat. Okay, so now they're on that boat, which I not want to stay on very well. Okay, so that was all 3 movement. Because he moved the boat to that swimmer, and then he picked up the swimmer, that was 2, and then he picked up one of the mountains, that was 3 movement. Okay, so now he's going to flip over a tile. Let's go with this one. And it's a defense. So now he's safe against sharks. So that is it, except for the dice roll. And he rolled the shark. So he can move the shark up to 2 spaces. These are the only sharks here, though. So let's see here. He's going to move the shark over here. I know it's not really close to anything there because there's nobody there even. But that's all he can really do. Okay, so maybe hopefully he can try to get that shark over to green, maybe. Who knows? Later down the road. But then that's the end of his turn, so now it's green's turn again. So let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and save these two guys that are on this forest and pick them up. So that was 2 movement. And then I'm going to move 1 movement for the boat, which was here, I think. Yeah, it was there. So we're going to move it down 1 to here. Okay. So now it's there. Let's see here. Then I guess we'll flip over this one here. We're running out of beach now. Ooh, sweet. That will come in handy for me. Big time. Big time. I get this. Sweet. Okay, and now we roll the dice. And it's the shark that moves. It is the shark that moves. So I'm going to move the shark 2 spaces away from me. Okay. And even though I like sharks, technically. All right. And that ends my turn. So now it's Red's turn. Red's got some pieces here, but... There's no floaters nearby, anybody. So there's no point in using the shark right now. So he's going to go ahead and just do some movement. And he's going to move his boat over here. 3 spaces. 1, 2, and 3. He's over here now. Okay. Well, now he's going to have to wait, obviously, until this is taken care of. Or he could go here too, technically, because there's a dock here as well. Maybe not. No, I don't think he can move here. I think this is the only location you can move to. But, yeah, I don't know if I can move here or not. Some of these have harbors on some of them, and some of them don't. Let's just assume that you can have 2 locations to move to, because otherwise someone could try to block you by leaving their ship here, so you can't save them or something. That would be a drag, right? So you must be allowed to have like 2 spots you can do it at. Would make sense. It just sometimes usually the sea serpent is over here, so in the beginning of the game. But it would make sense that you could go here because this is still dry land. If anybody knows that for sure on that rule, let me know. And I'll try to look it up later and see which locations I can actually deliver them to. But I'm pretty sure this was the only spot you could deliver them to. Okay, so now he has to flip over a tile. There's only 3 left, but he has to flip over this one or the other one, so he's going to do this one. And it's a shark. Another shark has shown up. Wow, they're all over here. So that's another shark has shown up. All right. Now it's Blue's turn. So, Blue, what are you going to do, Blue? Oh, wait, he still has to roll the dice, Red. Okay, Sea Serpent for Red. So, let's see. Man, that's a tough decision. Yeah. Sea Serpent, that direction. Okay. Well, that takes care of that. Okay. So now it's Blue's turn. Okay, and so Blue is going to move his 2 guys here, 3 spaces. 1, 2. Oh boy, that's a tough decision. He's going to move it here. Yeah, he's going to move it there. Because at least if the whale destroys his ship, he doesn't lose his guys. But if he gets too close to that sea serpent, he'll lose his guys for sure. As the sea serpent wipes everything out. So yeah, he's going to go there. And if he can get his next turn, he can at least safely get one of his guys to that isle safely. Okay. So now that's the end of Blue's turn, except for obviously the flipping over the tile. So we got to do that first, actually. This one is the first one that's going to get flipped over. It's the whale shows up. So another whale has been added to the game. And then he gets to roll the dice. And it's a sea serpent. Okay, so you know what? He's going to move this sea serpent out of the way there, so he doesn't have to worry about it. Okay, so now that's the end of his turn. It's green's turn again. Okay, so let's see here. Tiles, boat tiles, and all that. I'm going to go ahead and use my boat tile now and move one of my boats 3 spaces, up to 3 spaces. So 1, 2, and 3 right there, I would imagine. Yes. Okay, now my turn is going to go. So I'm going to move 1, and then I'm going to go 2, and then 3. Got one to safety. And now I've blocked him in 2 locations. Okay, cool. And then... Oh, wait, no, I don't want to do that. Sorry, hold on. I don't want... No? Yes, I do. And now the only tile that can be flipped over is that one there. But I have one of my Grain Explorers there. Oh, well, he's going to become a swimmer. So now he's a swimmer. But he's still safe because forest tiles have to be removed first anyway. In nearby forest. And I get this. I get to move the whale with that tile. Okay. So that's my turn. My turn is done. So you know what? Let's continue on in the next video.